Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we got through the majority of the, well, not the majority. We got the last postal in the Arbiter's grounds, and also we fought the mini-boss and got one of the coolest items ever in the Zelda universe, in my opinion, the spinner! And in this episode, we will be hopefully getting through the rest of the dungeon into the boss room. I hope. Don't know if that's all going to happen, but we're sure going to try. Alright, take your newfound spinner, get on these rails right here, and it will take you over to this ledge right here. Now to show off the part, this thing makes it a lot easier to get over quicksand. Just ride it over the quicksand, and eventually it will disappear and you will be stuck to walking, but it makes it a lot easier to get over the quicksand. Let's get over to those rails. Okay, this room kind of complicated. Okay, as you can see, there's a bunch of chests on this floor, and then all this is the same room. That's the boss key chest. So yeah, there's lots of chests in this room, and it's kind of time consuming to get them all, but I guess we will. Right over to these. You can press B to jump over, and I need to get over here because there's a chest right here. Let's open this up. I believe this has a rupee. No, okay, it's bombs. Not complaining. Not gonna complain. Right over here because there's another chest. That's the one with the rupee, okay. Right over to these rails right here. It'll drop you right here. I pressed A too soon, but it's okay because we can get this chest right here. Not gonna complain. Yellow rupee. Alright, so now we need to get back over to those rails. Ride them over. Drop me right here. Right over here is a Stallmaster. I want to see if I can do something. Put the sword away. I wanted to see if I can mortal draw him. Alright, cool. Grab these hearts. Chest right here. Let's grab that. Second heart piece. Use these. Nope, that is not the spinner. That is a bomb. Alright. I'm gonna ride these rails right here. You want to kind of time it so those spikes don't hit you. Jump. Jump. It'll take you over here to this little spinning area. You have to kind of jump until you get it going the right way. This way, and when it first dropped you down, you're not going the right way. One more chest right here. It's another Stallmaster. Here, have a bomb. Yes, I'm gonna hurt you with a skull. That's gonna be a very effective weapon. Not like the skull hammer from Wind Waker. Okay, I'll stop. Alright, and I think that is the last chest in this room. Alright, we're good. So let's make our way up to where the boss key is. And bump our face into the wall. Okay, lovely. That... Why do I keep throwing bombs when I want to use the spinner? Ride this rail so I don't have to walk because I'm lazy. Alright, this is what makes this part of the room so difficult. You have to avoid these spinners and use the rails to get to the other side of the ledge. This is why this room is so difficult. Oh my god, I did it! I can't believe I did that on the first try! Oh my gosh, usually it takes me a couple tries to get that. Yes! Let's Playing Curse is not effective on me today, and I probably just jinxed myself. Oh, lovely. Probably just jinxed myself, and the Let's Play Curse is gonna, you know, do something to embarrass me. Alright, big key. Got the big key. Let's go. Write that over there. And this indentation we saw last episode. Put your spinner in it, and then spin. And that will turn the walls and get us access to that big circular room. Alright. This room can be difficult. If you like it's like the other thing. You can easily fall if you aren't in the right spot. If you ride it all the way up, of course we don't want to ride it all the way up to get where we need to go. But there's a ferry in one of these skulls right here. So if you want to get that, you can. I personally don't need it, so we're gonna ride. I think we want to ride right about here. We want to kind of jump down and grab onto that ledge. And like I said, usually I fall and it takes me a couple tries to get to the ledge. But cowabunga! Oh! Ha! Mildly surprised, or pleasantly surprised. I'm doing actually pretty good. And watch me have a total mess up and flop with the boss fight. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. Like, I can do all these jumps and ledges fine. When the boss fight comes, nah. Alright, ride this rail. Spinny rail thing. And it will drop you right in front of the boss room. Let's go in. See, there's a pile of bones from a large creature when you walk forward. Walk forward a little more and we will see... The guy that I've wanted to stab in the face ever since the end of the Lake Bed Temple. You still live, how astonishing, no wonder some call you hero. But this is truly a bittersweet reunion, truly! For I fear this is the last time I will see you alive. That's what you think, buddy. Scimitar of Twilight. He stabs that in the skull. And then disappears. Meet Twilight Fossil Stallord. Now this is one of the more unique boss fights in my opinion, and I really do like this boss fight. It can be a little annoying, but it's a very good boss fight, and I really like it. It's very unique. It stands out quite a bit compared to some of the other boss fights in my opinion. Alright, so you want to ride this rail. Obviously avoid what he's spewing out of his mouth. There are Twilight soldiers that will act like bumpers, and there are also spinners you want to kind of ignore. You want to ride over Stallard's backbone and press B when you get near it. He will crack the vertebrae and he will sink down. Now like I said, these little skelly guys will kind of act as bumpers, and you kind of have to attack them so they don't get in your way. vertebrae 3 times, you should be good. You should be good. Transform to a wolf and quickly run back to your rail. And then switch back. That's the easiest way to get out of the sand. Ow! That did not go the way I wanted it to. Personally, I think this part of the boss fight, there are 2 phases to this boss fight, and I personally think the first one is harder than the second. So when we get past this part, it should be a little easier, and I didn't press B close enough to his backside. Thank you! Alright, like I said, I personally think this part of the fight is easier. Well, no, not easier. It's not as easy as the second part. I personally think the second part's a little bit easier. And you'll see what I'm talking about. It's just the hardest part about this part is the skeleton man and the spikes getting and the spinners, the enemy spinners on getting in your way. The skeleton men. That's the only thing about that part that makes it more difficult. And if you want to make yourself feel better, you can smack the skull a couple times. But you want to go over to the center right here. Put your spinner and spin. After you do that, the skull will get up. And knock you off the side. Thanks, buddy. Alright, you can see there are 2 sides of the rails. The inside rail will constantly go up, while the other rail on the other side of the wall are straight, and they will not gain you any altitude. If you want to gain altitude, you have to go on the inside rail. Alright, Stallord will fire fireballs at you, and obviously you have to jump to avoid them. When he gets close enough, you're supposed to hit him in the face, but obviously I didn't do it right. You have to gain a certain amount of altitude before you'll start shooting fireballs. And enemy spinners will start appearing after you hit him. Look in there. I didn't mean to pause it. You want to kind of try to hit him before he spits another fireball. for the most part, you want to try to stay over here so you can gain altitude. You shoot 3 or 4 fireballs, and then smack him. Now, besides the enemy spinners, this part of the boss fight's relatively easy to me. I don't know if it's just me, but there's no, like, skilly men getting in your way this time, it's just spinners. So that automatically makes it easier. Yeah, I know, twisted logic. Alright, hit him 3 times and that should do it. You utterly defeated Stallord. And somehow Link is automatically at the top of the pillar thing again. Magic. Teleportation. I don't know, so... Excuse me. Alright, Link, let's go. We're close to the Mirror of Twilight. I mentioned how much I love this music right here. Beautiful. I am a sucker for the music in this game. This has already been known, so I'll continue. No, I don't want to save right now. Alright. Let's climb these stairs and see if we can find the Mirror of Twilight. Mirror chamber. But obviously we see no mirror. I wonder where it could be. Alright, first things first, you want to change into a wolf, because when you walk forward there will be some shadow beasts. And obviously I find it easier to battle them as a wolf than human. Alright. Let's see. See how many are there? 4. So we want to kill... No, there's 5. Okay, and there's some keys. Lovely. Can I get rid of the keys first? Alright. How do I want to do this? Come here, buddy. Alright, 2 more. Will you stay together, please? Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright. Turn back to a human. Ride the rails up the statue. Automatically put you in the hole. There's a fly flying around my face and I don't appreciate it. the ancient sages of Hyrule. A dark entity lurks in the twilight. It houses an evil power. You who are guided by fate, you who possess the crest of the goddess, hear us. At the command of the goddesses, we sages have guarded the Mirror of Twilight since ancient times. You seek it, but the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic. The magic is a dark power that only he possesses. His name is Ganondorf. He was the leader of a band of thieves who invaded Hyrule in the hopes of establishing dominion in the sacred realm. He was known as a demon thief, evil magic wielder renowned for his ruthlessness. But he was blind. In all of his fury and might, he was blind to any danger and thus was exposed, subdued, and brought to justice. Yet. By some divine prank, he too had been blessed with the chosen power of the gods. His abiding hatred and lust for power turned purest malice. Perhaps that evil power has been passed on to Zant. You're just now figuring out where Zant got his power? It's far too late. Only the true leader of the Twiight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight, so Zant can merely break it into pieces. Once broken by magic, the Mirror of Twilight became fragments, which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule. One is in the snowy mountain heights, one is in an ancient grove, and one is in the heavens. Ye who have been sent by the goddesses, you should be able to gather the three pieces, but you must be prepared, for a dangerous power resides in those fragments. Alright, so we have our mission. Gather the three missing pieces of the Mirror of Twilight. Parts of the Mirror of Twilight which connect light and shadow. Collect all the parts to complete it. Alright. So, the ancient sages gave us a hint on where each of the pieces are. The snowy mountain, the ancient grove, and the heavens. Alright, first thing we want to do now. We do have a warp portal now in the mirror chamber, so we can come back here anytime we like, though I don't see the point when we would need to. First thing we want to do is go to Castletown, because... we'll see. You should run forward on the bridge, and the postman should stop you with a letter. Greetings, Mr. Link. I've come to deliver a letter. It's a letter from Barnes. A letter from Barnes. Oh yeah, that's... okay, there's a different reason why we wanted to come to Castletown, but yeah, I knew he was going to stop you with a letter. That's just a letter from Barnes telling you that he's selling bomblinks now. Like I said, I never use them, so we can safely ignore that. Now, we want to go visit Telma's bar. And after we visit Telma's bar, I think that's where we're going to end the episode off, so... And I think in the next episode, now that we have the spinner, there are some heart pieces we can collect. I think we're going to do that and then continue on with the storyline. So, let's go see what's in here. If you walk over to the table, you'll see Aru's here and that Ashei is missing. See, let's talk to Aru. Link, you're alive and well. Did you find anything at the entrance of the Arbiter's grounds in the desert? The sages. Those sages once served the royal family, actually. They were appointed as tutors to the young Princess Zelda. It was from them that I heard the tales of the accursed mirror in the Arbiter's grounds. Alright. Let's look at the map on the table. Ashei mentioned Snowpeak Mountain and headed off. Alright. So we'll go see Ashei up there in Zora's domain in the next episode. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we'll be collecting a couple heart pieces we can now get with the spinner, and then going to see Ashei up in Zora's domain and see what about Snowpeak she was so interested in. See you guys then.